Survival Royale is finally here, which is rumored to bring Fortnite finally to Roblox. Hooray! Even though Fortnite is already available on more consoles and platforms than Roblox itself, seriously, it's on the Switch. Well, either way, this is now a thing, and we need to try it out. So let's get into it. But before we start, guys, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe with notifications on to instantly become 10% cooler than you were prior to hitting that subscribe button. And leave a comment with what your favorite Roblox game is, so maybe we'll do a review on it just like this one. Okay, here we go. We are in the game with Bold Chicken, and holy heck, does this game take a long time to load. Upon finally loading into an actual game, you get the chance to spawn and get warmed up a bit before the drop. Much like Fortnite, I tried to build an awesome stairway to heaven, but it didn't work out too well. Okay, but finally we're in the flying bus, which has some pretty lit music. But unfortunately, we have to jump out and kill each other now, so bye. Bold Chicken and I decided to head into the town over the mountain, and after a short jog, we finally found a house. The objective of this game, much like Fortnite, is to loot and kill each other, and pretty much basically the color of the item you get reflects the rarity of the item, but also the strength of the item. The darker the color, with the exception of orange being the strongest of them all, the better the gun you have. Sometimes while you're running through looting for treasure, you hear the little jingle jangle of some treasure chest that's hidden away in the attic, and I went on the quest to find it. Okay, so I don't have enough resources, so we had to break some more walls down. But that's a beautiful staircase we finally did build. Cool, okay, I found a purple sniper. We can loot a little bit more and kill some time while we wait for the circle to close in on us. We really didn't find too much more because the game's really just luck and no real strategy at this point, at least. But as the storm began to close, we rushed up the hill to try to get ourselves an vantage point so we would have the literal upper hand on other players. And despite me attempting to be a good sniper, I managed to miss all of my shots except look, I made one. Replay it, play it again. I made it. I got a shot off. And I hit someone, but I'm out of ammo. It's frustrating that a purple legendary sniper takes several shots to kill, especially at long range. It would have been really nice if I could have just gotten that kill easily, but I don't get nice things. Okay, but next thing we knew, they were starting to rush us, and we tried our best to hold them back as long as we could. Chicken went down first, and I only had a few moments to fight back. I managed to kill the astronaut dude just to get flanked from behind by some other player we never saw in the first place. Third place. Darn. Okay, let's regroup and play this again. Except this is where the game gets really, really awful. Party management in this game is just an unfinished feature, I guess. I don't know why he released it out of early access hidden away, because this just doesn't work. And to finally get into a game together, it takes serious work. Upon being disconnected from the game no longer keeps Chicken and I in a party together, so we have to re-invite each other. But not only did it put us in different parties, but the game also separated us into different servers altogether. So one of us always had to back out and rejoin the game, reload the entire game, receive the invite, and then wait for matchmaking, which I promise you takes longer than the actual Fortnite. Sometimes we would get disconnected altogether and have to start the process completely over again. This left us often waiting upwards of 6 minutes between games just to play. Not really fun. And one thing that made Fortnite and PUBG so fun is that when you die, it was no big deal. You could just jump into another game and keep going. But with this game, it's way more frustrating because you have to wait forever in between your games, and the games are actually significantly shorter than an actual game of Fortnite or PUBG. And yeah, while the building mechanics are as good as Fortnite, this loading is really, really irritating. Okay, after all of that, we decided to play another game. This time we decided to jump into squads because we were hoping we would have some awesome teammates to help us survive and win the Royale. Yeah. Well, this game was already off to a great start, and then Bold Chicken got down, but I did it. I got a sweet double kill, but after getting the kill and saving the day, I realized I only probably won that firefight because I got lucky with my legendary weapons. Like, the first gun I got was legendary. And then that made me realize this whole game is really just based on the color of weapons you get, which half the time makes you feel like you're really weak. Even in Fortnite, I like to feel like I can rely on my skill a little bit, but in this game, it feels like the weapon classing system is prioritized over actual gunfire and hit detection. I mean, even in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, if you have a Tommy gun, which is a weaker submachine gun, and someone else has an AK and I rush them, I can actually stand my own because I know how to aim well in the game. Where in this game, if I have the upper hand and rush someone, it doesn't really matter because my weapon is too weak to actually get a kill. And this happens several times in games that I didn't record. It just felt like I was shooting rubber bullets at players while the people who just got lucky and got a good gun would kill me in 1 or 2 shots. It honestly feels like skill doesn't really matter at all in this game, and it actually just comes down to how powerful your weapon is. And it's kind of weird that it took me until I got a couple of kills to realize that I didn't actually do anything, it was just I got lucky with my gun. And what this leads to is in the games where I actually do good, like coming in 2nd or 3rd place, it never felt as good as it does in other Battle Royale games because you're never really facing off against more than 16 other people. It doesn't feel like a survival as much as it feels like random luck. And even in games like Big Brother, where there's no killing, just mental survival, I feel more achieved when I do well in that game than I do in this. I like the effort that's put in here, but I don't really see this game lasting long outside of the rush of popularity to the Battle Royale genre. I mean, I don't really see why a Roblox fan would play this, because you can't even see your own character that you paid all those Robux for, and this game doesn't even support mobile devices where the actual Fortnite does support mobile devices. This game literally is just a game people play to say, hey look, Fortnite's on Roblox, isn't that kinda neat? But it totally defeats the whole purpose of Battle Royale when you're only facing 16 other people. And at the end of the day, while this game tries really hard to be like Fortnite's just better polished at this point. It's already free, it's already optimized on other consoles, and it's infinitely more balanced and better. Had this game at least let me see my own avatar, I probably would have thought that that was a cool feature, but because this game tries to be exactly like Fortnite and introduce nothing new or nothing different, it ends up falling short. This game's definitely ambitious compared to many other Roblox games that you'll see in the top 100, but I'm giving this game a 4 out of 10. You can check it out, play a few games if you want, but at the end of the day, you'll probably be over it and find yourself going back to Fortnite. And it's kind of a shame because I actually really wanted this game to be fun. I played it in early access and it had a lot of potential, but honestly, I don't even see that many differences from the early access paid version that I spent my Robux on than the actual release that just came out last week. But who knows, maybe in the future there'll be more updates, but for now, we're sticking to our 4 out of 10. But that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and turn notifications on because you're not going to want to miss what's next, and leave a comment on which Roblox game you'd like to see us cover next. A couple days ago, we covered Jailbreak as a review, just like this one, so if you like this, go over and check out that one, because you might like that one too. Alright, cool. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.